Do you know why you can't remember as much as Japanese students? It's that crushing feeling, isn't it? You spend 8 hours hunched over a desk, sacrificing your sleep and your sanity, only to walk into the exam room and feel like your brain has been factory reset. You look at the paper, and the information, the stuff you swore you knew, just vanishes. Most people think the answer is to study longer, but while you're exhausting yourself with hard work, Japanese students are using a system that makes forgetting almost impossible. They aren't genius by birth. They've mastered the art of working with their biology instead of against it. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 secrets they use to turn their memory into a steel trap, so you can stop wasting your life on notes you'll never remember. Secret 1. Samurai-style memory. Most of us study in input mode. We read, we highlight, we reread until our eyes burn. This creates what psychologists call the illusion of competence. You feel like you know it because the book is open, but the second you close it, it's gone. Think about the samurai. They didn't just read manuals, they trained in real combat. This is called active recall. Instead of reading a chapter 5 times, read it once. Close the book. Now explain it out loud. Grab a blank sheet of paper and write everything you remember from memory. That awkward, slightly painful struggle of pulling information out of your head, that is the exact moment your brain is carving a permanent neural pathway. If it feels easy, you are not learning. You must force the information out to lock it in. Secret 2. The Kumon method. Have you ever looked at a massive 200-page syllabus and felt instantly paralyzed? That's your amygdala perceiving the workload as a threat, and threat triggers procrastination. Japanese students bypass this with micro steps. They don't try to climb the mountain in one leap. They start small, so small it almost feels too easy. The goal isn't to finish the book. The goal is to build cognitive momentum. Finish a tiny 10-minute task, and your brain releases dopamine. That small success fuels the next 10 minutes and the next. Stop trying to master an entire subject in one night. Master one formula, then one paragraph. Once you start moving, the threat disappears and the work becomes effortless. Secret 3. The gardening technique. Think of your memory like a seedling. If you pour 10 gallons of water on it once and walk away for a month, it dies. It needs small amounts, perfectly timed to grow deep roots. Science shows we forget nearly 70% within just 24 hours. This is the forgetting curve. To stop it, you must water the memory right before it fades. This is spaced repetition. Instead of a 5-hour cram session, review for just 5 minutes after one day, then again after 3 days, then after 1 week. By doing this, you move information from your brain's temporary trash folder into the permanent vault. You aren't studying more, you're studying smarter, and you never relearn the same thing twice. Secret 4. Interleaved practice. Most people believe in block studying, 4 hours of math, then 4 hours of history. But your brain learns better when it's forced to switch gears. Think like an athlete. They don't train one muscle all day. They mix strength, speed, agility. In your study sessions, switch subjects every 45 minutes. This is controlled switching. Exams are random. Questions are mixed. By practicing this way, you train your brain to retrieve information under pressure and recognize patterns faster. It keeps your mind alert. It prevents brain fog. It builds flexible intelligence. Secret 5. The sensei hack. In Japan, a sensei is deeply respected. But here's the real secret. The teacher learns the most. This is the protégé effect. When you study with the intention of teaching, your brain filters out the fluff and locks on to core logic. Don't just be a student, be a teacher. Take the hardest concept you're struggling with and explain it to your mirror, your dog, a friend who knows nothing about the subject. If you can't make it simple, you haven't mastered it. The moment you can teach it clearly, it becomes part of who you are. Stop the grind. The pain of forgetting isn't a lack of talent, it's a lack of strategy. You don't need to work 12 hours a day. You need these 5 secrets. So which one are you going to test first? Samurai recall or the sensei hack? Let me know in the comments. If this helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more systems that actually work. Now go be great. I'll see you in the next one.